So like I said, I have someone that I want y'all to hear from. This is Christina Obama.
Hi. Wait, is that the girl that does the TikToks?
So, hola guapa. But I had Christina when I was at Navarro as well. And let me tell you, this is probably the most positive person I've ever met in my life. And she has gone through a lot of adversity. And, you know, she wasn't a player that played a lot. She wasn't a player that started or even played in games. But I can tell you when... Sorry, guys.
You're really just calling her out now.
No. But let me tell you, when every single game, somebody would come up to me and be like, can I have that girl on my bench? I'm like, what do you mean? And they go, she's so loud and she's clapping and she's... But now, I reached out to her because I think she is just an absolutely amazing person. So yeah, Chris, that's enough for me. I'm gonna let you talk.
Okay. Good night. Oh, sorry. Good morning. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Why you all look sad?
Yeah, we're waiting on you. Acting shy.
Gwen, nobody asked you to speak. Relax. Hello. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you to Coach K. What an amazing introduction. I hope I can meet up the expectations. The reason why she contacted me were obvious reasons. I can even sense it in the room. See how everybody is sitting in a corner. So that's the energy I'm receiving. But before I start, I wanna hear you guys. What do you think the talk is gonna be about?
Christina, I'm gonna need you to be louder, girl.
Yeah. Hold the mic to your mouth.
Before I start, what do you think it's gonna be about?
Christina, it's
Yes.
There you go. Come on now, sis. I can barely hear you.
Let me hold the mic to your mouth and just speak like this.
Hold the mic, Chris.
Yeah, I think that's better for us to be able to hear you, brother.
Coach K. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
What do you all think the talk is gonna be about?
Facing adversity.
Only Gwen can talk. Y'all can talk too.
No, I think you only heard Gwen talk. You need to be louder. So she has heard.
Christina, can you hear us?
With delays, but I can work on that.
Mi voz es tu favorita, ¿verdad? Excuse me.
How do you all feel when some of your teammates don't get to play and you do to play? How do you feel? Do you feel good? How do you feel?
I mean, I feel like it's just a part of like soccer. If you put in the effort, then you get the prize. Basically, like if you're not putting in the effort, then you're obviously not going to play. I feel like sometimes it can feel a little defeating because, like, I mean, on this team so far, like, I've played kind of a lot, but obviously, like, you know, in Navarro, I didn't play a lot. Like, I barely played, to be honest. And, like, I know it can feel defeating when you feel like you give your all in every practice, but you're still not seeing the results, like, right away. You know?
I think, like, I'm going to be done with that. I'm getting frequently see us because, like, some people don't like all come from the same place. So like when you've been playing soccer for 12 years, I've been playing for 3, and we put in the same amount of effort. It's just like we also have different experiences. So like I agree with you. Sometimes it is about effort, but other times it's not. Because like I can put in all the effort, but still not like get those other experiences that you've had. And I'm not saying you exactly. I'm just saying in this example. Yeah.
is also important to realize that not even like 7-Eleven play, they're not the most important people on the team. Like everyone has a role and everyone needs to have success.
Who are those that don't get to play a lot? Hands up.
Would you have?
No, be proud. Why would you be like that? Be proud. Up.
Raise them up high, brother.
She says raise high.
I'm not even in the coach.
You are actually.
I am.
Okay. Got it. Based on what I was hearing, you all agree that if somebody don't get to play, it's because there is logical reasons of why the person is not playing. Do you all agree on that?
There's like logical reasoning why you do not play, basically.
And I say logical and not emotional because if you don't get to play and you think about it, you're gonna react emotionally because you feel that you need to be the one playing. Those are your emotions. But logically, if they put a player in your position and they don't put you, that player has something that you don't. The earlier you accept it, the better. Because think about it, if I ask you, let's go to war, you're gonna want to bring the best of the best to go to war with you, correct?
Yes, yeah.
In a way.
You will be like, oh no, I'm gonna choose you because I think you can shoot, I think you can kill that person. No, you're gonna be, I know you can do it 100%, and not because the person said, but because you see it in the person's actions.
Okay.
For those that don't get to play, if you remove your emotions, don't you think you will be in a better state of mind? And let's switch it. Instead of being like, oh, I don't play, but she play. Why don't you ask yourself, she's playing and I am not. What can I learn from her? What is she doing better in my position that I'm not doing? Because that's the good thing about having subs. You can see what the person that is playing more than you is doing that you are not doing. The person who's playing is bringing results that you are not bringing. But that can change because we all can change. We are not status. There is no point, oh no, I was born this way, I'm going to die this way. No, it's impossible. You're going to be forced to change if you want to help your team win. Because definitely you can help the team win in the bench by supporting, or you can help the team playing. But as a soccer player, you tend more likely to be the one who wants to play. However, if you are not playing, the issue is not your other teammate. The issue is not even the coach. The issue is you because you lack something to win. But what you lack, you can learn it. And also, oh, I don't get to play. Oh my God, coach, you put her more than me. I'm done with this. I'm mad. Well, okay, you're done with this. You're mad. What are you going to do about it? The game continue. Nobody is going to stop because you're mad. I'm sorry. And also, you want to play the next game because you want to be, okay, this game I didn't play, the next game. You are setting yourself up for failure if you do that. You have to be realistic with your own self. There is nobody that you know, there is not a single player in the entire universe who become excellent in one day or after a game. You have to be realistic with yourself. Oh, I'm slow. It's going to take me months to get faster. So if I don't play, I don't have to complain. Oh, I don't have the best technical abilities. It's going to take me months to get there. Because whatever you achieve easily, you can lose it easily. The people who are starting playing right now, none of them become that great overnight. None of them. None. People have been for 16 years, others for 3 years, others for months. But none of them had just went to sleep and they wake up and boom, I'm the best player. And if you're going to put another teammate down, switch the role. What if you are the one who's having a bad game? Will you want somebody to talk to you the way you talk to your teammate? If the answer is no, then change it. When you made a mistake, oh my God, why you do that? You're the worst, you're losing because of you. Now switch it. And she's the one telling you those things. You wouldn't like it, so why do you do it? Because you think you're better? If you think you're better, you wouldn't be training, by the way. If you think you're better, you wouldn't be in university, by the way. If you think you're better, you will be playing by yourself. And I'm sorry, but soccer requires 11 players, which means you need every single one of your teammates. Every single one of them. Because if one is not okay, if one is being negative, that negativity, she can transfer it to another teammate. And negativity is contagious and it's faster than more than positivity. I can come here and tell you, you are strong, you are powerful, you can achieve it. But the moment you made a mistake, that's it. All the good things I said about you, you're going to forget about it. Why? Because negativity is loud and negativity is quicker. But negativity destroys. Negativity doesn't empower. And negativity will not make you win no game. And negativity will not help your teammate improve. If you are in a better position, soccer-wise, than your teammates, why don't you help the others in be the same position as you? When one of your teammates score and you guys win the game, they don't say, "Oh, number 5 scored, so we won." No, they say the whole university won, and you feel good. Even if you didn't play, if you guys win, you win as a team. And if you lose as a team, even if you didn't get to play. It's your moral responsibility to get to play because you can do it. Your teammates that are playing your position are not different than you. They are human beings too. They have the same brain you have, the same body you have. They eat the same food that you eat. They train the same hour that you train. But if you're in a different level than you, it's going to require more of you to do more. You can cry, "Oh, coach, you're not putting me to play in." And then you're going to put you in and you're going to go and make the same mistakes. Whose fault? It's not a coach fault. Coach can teach you. The coach can take you out to run, how to practice. Okay, watch this video, do this drill. She can give you a lot of information and motivation. But if you, as the player, don't take it and apply it, nothing is going to change. No matter how much you wish to play, no matter how much you pray to play, no matter how much you dream to play, if your actions do not match your wishes, you're not going to go nowhere. And in the way of motivation, matter of fact, I'm not here to motivate you because guess what? Motivation doesn't work. Motivation comes and goes. Maybe after this talk, you're going to feel empowered. "Oh, wow, Christina, she's so good, positive. She give me the energy to go train. I'm going to be better." Then the next day, "No, I'm so tired. I'm not going to go do extra. I'm not going to go for a run. Oh my God, my team is better than me." Motivation comes and goes. Rely on your discipline. You get to play, good. You don't get to play, good. You are performing good, good. You are performing bad, good. You have to get going. You have to. Because the moment you stop, somebody's going to come and be better than you. You have to get going because there is always room for improvement. Rely on your discipline. Even if you are hurt, even if you are not playing, are you going to go and practice? Are you going to support your teammates? Because the same energy you give to your teammates, that's what you're going to receive. That's what you're going to receive. And if you think like, "Oh, let me put my teammate down. Oh, wow, why is she so fast? Oh, why is she so good?" Shut up your ego and learn from your teammate. She's better than you at something. She's playing more than you. Put your ego down. Put your ego in mute. Shut up your ego and open your mind to learn from your teammate. If she's faster than you, more skillful than you, why will you envy her? She worked to be in the place that she is. Instead of you envy and putting her down just because you are your ego. "I want me. Put your ego in mute and go learn from somebody who's better than you. And I'm saying better soccer-wise. I'm not saying better as a human being because each one of you is completely different. You shouldn't wish to be like none of the other teammates because guess what? You don't know where they're coming from. You don't know how they exactly feel. You don't know how they think or how they behave. You should wish to be you and stay true to yourself. That's what makes a team. The diversity. Everybody bringing their own uniqueness to make the teams. Because if you all behave the same way, think the same way, this wouldn't be a team anymore. Because we are all the same thing. That's where disagreement come into place. "Oh, no, I don't agree with you on this. Oh, why don't you agree?" "Well, because I think this can be this way." It's going to come down to you staying true to yourself. there is no need for you to want to be like nobody else. Everybody else is taken except you. So if you change yourself just to fit in, just to be like somebody else, you are betraying yourself because you're going to become like somebody else. Then who's going to become like you? Who? Nobody. Because you think you ain't good enough. You think you are not worthy. You think somebody, you think this and this and that. All those limitations that you have on yourself, nobody's going to change them. And I'm going to show you the power of yourself in your own life. When you are happy, who's with you? You. When you are succeeding, who's with you? You. When you are failing, who's with you? You. When you are crying, who's with you? You. When you are winning games, who's 100% with you? You. When you are losing games, who's 100% you with you? You. Do you see how much power you have in your whole life? You wake up with yourself. You go to sleep with yourself. You cry with yourself. You smile with yourself. So why wouldn't you make yourself better just because of you? No other people, because nobody's coming to do nothing for you. Coach K is not going to come and make you the best player. That's on you to do on your own. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to fix you. Nobody's coming to do for you what you cannot do for your own self. Now I'm listening. So,
What did you say?
Christina, what?
And now I'm listening.
Oh,
now I'm listening. You all can talk. I already talk a lot, I think.
I agree. I agree. What I'm supposed to say, I don't agree.
Yeah, be true to yourself, bro.
Yeah, she just spoke first.
No, like,
Straight.
completely agree.
So like I said, like when I talked to Christina, I didn't ask her to say anything specifically. I just told her I feel like our culture has been going down. And she always helped us out at Navarro. And even when I was struggling as a coach, she would help me grow. And I knew, like Coach Colton said the other day, you know, you hear my voice all the time. You hear me say stuff all the time. And then it's kind of like, okay, yeah. But like Christina, this is a former player of mine who has lived through it. She has dealt with coaches in adversity, and she's seen the culture go down. She's seen the culture be high. And always, the mindset has been there because she knows no matter what, she needs to do what's best for her. And her being herself.
Coach, I'm not going to stop you, but I think I should have shared my story too, me personally, so they can hear. Now you guys hear me speak, you're going to say, oh, she's so smart. She's so strong. She's so positive. But I wasn't like that. I wasn't born this way. When I was at Navarro, my freshman year, I don't think I'd even play no single game. I was the water bottle girl. No, I was not even in the. If you're thinking about sub, they're not going to think about me. If you think about somebody to travel, they're not going to think about me. I wasn't in the picture at all. Why? Because I suck soccer-wise. I was and don't feel sorry for me. I say because I'm being realistic. I couldn't even make a pass. I couldn't even dribble. I couldn't even run. I was the slowest player in my team. But something that didn't change was my positivity. I always encourage people. I always been the loud, even at the bench. Some games, all the games, I knew I was not going to play. But I showed up and be positive. I was loud as hell. And look at the other side. When it was my time to play, some of the teammates that I support will get mad because I get to play. Do you see how people are? Yeah, it sucks, right? But even they didn't clap for me, I didn't return them the negativity. Because if somebody do something wrong to you and you return them with the same thing, you are exactly as that person. They didn't count on me for nothing. Oh, Christina, no, the water bottle girls. Oh, we need her for equipment. Coach, why Christina playing? Oh my God, why do you have her in the team? Why do you keep bringing her on? We're losing because of her. I swallow all of that negativity. Imagine a team of, I think we were 22 players. I was the only one. We're going to jog. Everybody's going to be ahead of me. And I'm still starting. We're going to do sprints. Before getting into the middle line, coach, no, I'm tired. But I was not going to say I'm tired. I kept running, but deep down I was dying because I knew I was a bad player. And even other people said, I knew it.
So I wouldn't go home and cry. I was like, Christina, you suck. You suck. You do. What do you want me to tell you? That you're good? That's a lie. You ain't good enough. You are not. You can't make a pass. And then you want them to put you to play? No. I was extremely honest with myself. Extremely. I would tell myself every day, you suck. If that hurt you, do something about it. And because it was hurting me, I didn't want to see myself so low anymore. I was done with myself. You can't make a pass and then you want to complain. Shut up and go work. That's me talking with myself. I was so done of seeing myself failing. People thinking that I can't do nothing. All my teammates laughing at me. All of them. Only the coach. When I got recruited, only the head coach wanted me to be there. The assistant coach didn't want me to be there. The other players didn't want me to be there. But I stayed there because one single person believed in me. Just one. Imagine. Now you have your teammates. At least they can clap for you. They can support you. But I got nobody. Oh, she's failing. Oh, they're going to laugh at me. What do I say? I get mad. I go fight with them. No. They were laughing because of my mistakes, because of my failures, because of how bad I was. And it was funny to them. Oh my God, she sucked so much. Because they were in a better position than me. Soccer-wise, absolutely. And I spent like that months and months. I will go to practice, I already know. I'm going to mess up. Every game, why would I even dress up? They're not going to pull me to play. But I still go. We travel, we're thinking about subbing. I'm there with my hand up. They're just going to ignore me and pick somebody else. They pick me over and over and over other people. And it was because soccer-wise, I wasn't that good. And most of you think that you're not playing because you are good. You are not. Sorry if I'm hurting your feelings. You are not. Because there is no coach that's going to have a good player in the bench. That's impossible. If you are at the bench, you suck. Sorry if it sounds harsh, but that's the truth. If you are at the bench, it's because you suck. If you think I'm lying, why are you not playing then? Why are you not playing? Tell me if you think I'm lying. The moment you accept that you suck and you stop feeling sorry for yourself, it's going to change. Oh my God, they don't get me to play. Oh my God, I feel so bad. I hate the coach. I hate this team. It's not going to change nothing because everybody can talk, but nobody can do. Instead of the time you're going to be wasting complaining about you not getting to play, put that time into working. Put that time into training. That's what worked for me. I was so done with myself. I become obsessed with my training. I will get up at 4 a.m., even though I didn't start waking up at 4 a.m. when I was in Navarro. I will wake up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., go for a run, go touch the ball. We're going to have practice at 6. But at 5, I was already tired because I had been working out 1 hour early before anybody else. Because I know I suck. What my excuse? We have training at 6. We're going to be running. But already at 5, I'm already running with myself. I'm already tired because I've been working for 1 hour and a half. But then I had to forget that I'm tired and go train with my team. Imagine the amount of stress, the amount of pain, the amount of discomfort. But I had no way out. It was either that or me seeing myself failing and being a loser in front of everybody. But I was so done. I couldn't afford to fail anymore. I couldn't afford to feel sorry for myself anymore. I was done. And I think that some of you, until you don't reach that point with your life, you're going to keep complaining other people, which doesn't work. Other people are not you. Nobody has your leg. Nobody has your time. Nobody has your plans. You want to do something? Do something about it. Oh, you want to cry? Well, keep crying. Your tears are not going to play the game. I'm sorry. Your friends are not going to play the game for you. I'm sorry. That's on you. Your dad, your mom, they love you. Yes, they love you, but they're not going to come and play soccer for you. I'm sorry. You're going to call your best friend, oh my God, I don't get to play. I feel miserable. Then what? After crying, then what? Go back and complain and make excuses? Get over yourself. I was so done with myself. Fast forward, my freshman year, yeah, I was the worst player. Nobody count on me. Awful player. All the mistakes you can think of, somebody making in the field, I made them all. Months and months and months, I made all the mistakes. I've been in the bench. I was like, no, I'm not going to go to the game just to go chill in my bench, my favorite place to be. Of course, I knew they're not going to put me in. I was not going to lie to myself. I suck. Why would a coach put me in? To go and help the team lose? No. I was realistic. I was being honest with myself. I knew my weaknesses. I knew what I was doing wrong. And I didn't need nobody to come and tell me go train. Nobody told me to go work out at 5 a.m. Nobody did. It was me, myself, and I in the dark. It will be cold, I will be outside raining. Raining, I will be outside. Sick, I will be outside. I even got COVID. I said I got COVID. I was in quarantine, but I still work out at 5 a.m. every morning. COVID didn't stop me. No, COVID didn't. Was I motivated? No, it wasn't a motivation anymore. It was my discipline that get me going. Because imagine if I waited. No, I'm going to train when I want to, when I feel okay, when I'm doing okay, when I'm happy. I would have stayed in the same place. I would have stayed being the bad player that everybody knows. Now, fast forward, this is me now talking to you. I left Navarro as being the fastest player 3 semesters consecutively. The same people that laugh at me in my freshman year, they couldn't catch me anymore. They will give me the ball, like, you want to go for a run? Catch me if you can. Nobody catch me. The same people that were laughing at me because I was a bad player, they will come to me and ask me for advice. The same people that didn't support me, they now send me messages on my phone. Oh, Christina, we miss you. We miss your energy. Oh my God, girl, you work so hard. Oh, because I'm doing good, now they want to be with me. And that's life. When you are doing bad, nobody wants to be with you. When you are failing, crying, nobody wants to be with you. But when you are succeeding, oh, my friend, oh, my best friend, oh, my God, I miss you. Hey, girl, how you doing? But when I was crying at 5 a.m., did you call me? Did you ask me, Christina, are you okay? Do you want me to train with you? But because I started doing good, they started coming. And something that get me a long way is that at the beginning, not doing what the wrong people did to me. I knew my worth. I knew my potential. But as a soccer player, I wasn't there yet. And I said myself, you're going to keep sucking until you are done. I didn't spend 3-4 years, no, it's 1 month. But that changed. That didn't change because I was crying or praying or complaining. That changed because I worked for it by myself, day in, day out, Monday to Sunday. Sick or not sick, happy or not happy, broke or not broke, crying or smiling. You're going to see me there working and working and working. Maybe when Coach K tell my story at home, Coach K is like, she's lying. No, she's not lying. I suck. I really did. But you see me down there playing, and you're like, whoa. Christy, what happened? I sucked to the point that in my freshman year, I have no pictures of me playing. That's how bad I was. Oh, yeah. Don't feel bad for me because I don't. I have 0 pictures of me playing. No pictures. But I wasn't a good soccer player. But I was and I'm still an excellent person. I believe in myself. And having my knowing who I am and know what I can accomplish. Self-belief. There is nothing you can tell me to put me down. There is nothing I cannot accomplish because I know my self-belief. And because I know if somebody else can play, I can play too. If she can run, I can run too. If she can tackle, I can tackle too. Yeah. But now you see me here. Oh, she's so positive. She's so inspiring, motivational. I wasn't this way. Ladies, I wasn't this way. There was a point I was miserable, crying. But now look at me. You hear me talking? You can't believe I was that person years ago. But I was. I was. And that can be you in the next month, in the next year, in the next week, in the next hour. But it's going to come down to how much you work. Don't complain on other people or the circumstances or the coaches. Nobody's coming to save you. I'm sorry. Nobody's coming to fix you. I'm sorry. Nobody's coming to do nothing for you. No one is coming. Even your loved ones, even your best friends, they cannot play for you. It's on you to get up every single day and make your life a better place for you to live in. Thank you, I guess. Thank you.
Can you say a motivational quote in each language for me? No, because that
Okay.
way.
I will start with my traditional language. Onumbud. Tal nombres ya zona o sombud. Now we'll go in Spanish. Si lo puedes imaginar, lo puedes tener. Now in French, tu es la meilleure. Now in English, nobody's coming to save you. Get over yourself.
Nobody's coming to save you. Get over yourself.
Can you say I'm sorry again?
Lo siento.
I mean in English.
I'm
Does
sorry.
anyone have like questions for Christina or like anything maybe she's gone through or that you go through or in any aspect of anything?
And say as you feel it. I'm not gonna get offended. Say as you feel it. Question, comment, concerns. Please speak up.
Oh, Christina, I got one.
Huh?
Tell them how I was as a coach at Navarro.
Huh?
Tell them how I was a coach at Navarro.
How you were as a coach? How you were? Coach, I don't know your question. Can you explain your question, please?
Christina, I don't know any more English than that.
Can you say in Spanish?
Like, how was she as a coach?
Describe her as a
Describe
coach.
me as a coach.
Oh, well, I mean, the cutest coach, duh. Don't you see her body? Come on. No, I'm joking.
I know you.
As a coach, well, she struggled with us and she struggled on her own things as well. But now she's a head coach, so you can see how she has evolved. Very, very consistent. She loves fitness. I don't know if she still loves to make people run, but she make me run a lot.
No,
But thank you though, because I'm faster because of her too. That's her as a coach. A piece of cake. She can be salty, but she can be sweet too. It depends on the day.
No, Christina, I'm very nice. No.
Nobody say otherwise, coach.
she lying.
Una pregunta.
I forgot it already.
You said
Did
how
you?
long did it take?
Oh, how long did you train until you like started seeing results?
It might sound out of nowhere, but I think it was approximately a whole semester. So a whole year school. So give it like one year and 6 months. Consistently. If I'm not running, I'm working out because I had to get my leg strong so I can go with the ball for as long as I can. And I had to get my core, my abs, I have to be more flexible so I can turn to hit the ball with more properly. So if it's not with the ball, I'm training by myself in my room. If it's raining and I can go outside, in my room, in my living room, I'm lifting, I'm doing lunges, but I'm doing something to improve my body. Yes, Gwen?
Like, can you just say what was like your daily schedule on like, let's say a Monday during school and season?
Yes. Monday I wake up at 4:30, meditate because I meditate a lot. After meditation, I'll go work out. And then if it's actually like 6, I will work out until 5:45 so I can rest a little bit and then go for the team training. And then I have work. I work at the cafeteria of my school. But after training, I had to run and go to the cafeteria. After the cafeteria, I had class, usually 2-3 classes per day. And then lunch at 12. So imagine I'm already up from 4 and I don't get to perfectly like rest and relax until like 12. Just imagine. And after 12, we have to in at 3. But I'm gonna be at training 1 hour early every single practice. Coach K is my testimony. I'll be at practice at 2, passing the ball in the wall, and then start training with the team at 3. And then after training with the team at 3, we finish around what? 5 something. Go get dinner, after dinner, assignments, sleep. That's a Monday for me. Very busy, right? But we love it here. Yeah.
Anyone else?
What would you say is like the hardest part of like your journey?
The loneliness, because I did wish I had somebody to tell me what I'm telling you guys. I did wish somebody who's gonna tell me, I believe in you, Christina, keep going. It was very lonely, but I'm glad I went through it by myself. That way I don't have to blame somebody else or be like, oh, I had friends, but they didn't do. No, no, no. The loneliness to wake up every day and then go train by myself in the dark, being tired, but looking around, nobody around me. It was the loneliness. But I'm glad I was alone too, because now I don't have to wait for somebody else's opinion to tell me what I can do, because I already saw what I did. So the hardest part was the loneliness, but it was the sweet part too. So I don't have to share my success with nobody else. I can't tell, oh, I'm the best, because now the loneliness, it was pretty hard. I think this is one of the reasons why nowadays I like to be alone too. I don't, if you're not my friend, don't worry. I got my books, I got my nature, or somewhere dancing. I like to dance. So
What do you like?
No, no.
Same as you. Bachata? Reggaeton? Merengue?
Does anyone else have
you
anything
you
to
you name it, I dance to it.
Wait. Okay, say what it is.
No. Enough Snapchat videos of me walking in on her dancing.
But, yeah. Can you shake it till you
Wait, one more question.
Do you have a question?
Yeah. How, like, of course, you said like you did it alone, you did it for yourself, but people who kind of need something to like look forward to, I guess, or like not motivation, but like as a reason to keep going. Yeah, kind of thing. Like, what would you say to those people? Because obviously, like, you did it over a span of a long time, so you had that maturity already.
Mhm.
Those people who kind of like get defeated like quickly, I guess. Like, what could you say?
I think you get defeated quickly if you attach your goals, your dreams to other people, how other people are gonna feel, what other people are gonna think. And if you are not, something that helped me is that if you don't do it for the person that you are right now, do it for the person you want to be in 10, 20 years. Do you want that person to be complaining?
Yeah.
I can send it to who?
Okay, thank you.
Who's the positive?
That one.
Okay, you wearing black, you vibe with me, period. Black is power.
Better question for. Oh, Larissa has a question? No. No.
Oh.
What do you do when tensions are high, Chris?
Shut
Like
up.
within the.
Shut up. Don't say nothing, because you're going to speak out of emotions and you're going to hurt somebody's feelings.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a tension. If you react, you're going to react without thinking. And if you don't think, you can hurt somebody. Stay quiet until you can calm down and talk properly. Nobody deserves for you to be talking them in a bad way. No. But if you quiet, you can take time to think about what you are going to say. And tensions are always going to happen. None of you think like somebody else. None of you play like somebody else. You guys don't even think the same way. Don't behave the same way. So there is something somebody might do or say that you're not gonna like, and that can create a tension. And you have to be comfortable with tensions. There is no point of preventing them. If you prevent them or you want to be safe, you're not doing yourself a favor. If you don't want to be unhappy, you don't want to be the one saying the wrong thing, you are not helping yourself. You are not. And tensions are there because something needs to be fixed. Tensions can be an indicator that something is off and needs to be talked about. I know the conversation might be tough, but are the most uncomfortable conversations lead to the greatest teams.
About if people like don't want to talk about it, like how would you react, or like how would you deal with that?
Then maybe don't talk about it in the group. Well, what about in private? Because some people are introvert naturally. But I don't think it's introversy though. I think it's shyness. Because you think what you're gonna say is not important. You think they're not gonna listen to you. You think your voice doesn't matter. But that's false. Because if you're on the team, it's because you matter. If you didn't matter, you wouldn't be in the team in the first place.
Anyone else?
What is something that you do to encourage each other?
Write them up. Be more descriptive.
Just like say good job or like good pass, good shot, way to take your shot, whether you missed it or not. Like
So
just a little bit of like
Encouragement.
verbal encouragement.
Even if they do something bad, like bring them back up so they can keep playing.
Okay, and then when somebody do something wrong, what do you say?
I don't say nothing.
I say it's okay.
Yeah, or if you're like,
Next one,
you're
next
good,
one.
like shake it off.
Good try, good
like,
try.
Like you're good, you're good. I like we're good, stay calm type.
So a lot of verbal stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with making it booty if you just have.
Does anybody prefer to receive feedbacks? How do you handle with harsh feedbacks? If I tell you, use slow, how do you deal with that?
I mean, I think it
I
just
think
depends
it's
on enough.
motivation to make myself better. Take it as motivation.
It depends, because if I'm on my period, probably don't tell me that.
Some don't accept it.
Like if I'm not on my period, then yeah, go for it. Like I'll accept it. But if I'm on my period, I might get a little emotional.
And we talk about emotions at the beginning.
Yeah.
So understanding the person you're talking to, Chris.
Do you guys do team bonding activities? How do you guys keep the bond in the team?
Oh, how do y'all do team bonding?
We don't.
So they say movie night and whoever shows up, not the entire team.
Like it's busy schedule. Just sit in the back and like don't talk. They're like waiting for that.
So basically people temporarily wanting to show up because they have to and then they leave.
It feels forced. As if not everyone really wants to be there. Like they have something better that they could be doing.
Some people leave their own time
To recharge.
Well, it's like a different type of like bonding that you're doing outside of like you don't like you're there at practice with each other, but you're not like getting to know each other like a personal like outside of like anything soccer.
Yeah.
Like it's different.
I feel like it can be defeating sometimes too, because like obviously like you know that like I'm an outgoing person, so like I just enjoy being around people. But like I understand not everybody likes to be around people constantly. So it's kinda hard to like balance bonding, especially with like everybody's busy schedule.
Mhm.
Things that you do in team bonding.
Yeah.
It may not be the same thing that someone else does.
I mean, I think like team bonding doesn't necessarily have to be like a group of everyone all the time. Like the best bonding times whenever it's just like you and like individual people. So it's like going out of your way to like get to know each other and like build those relationships and not just like in a group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just for example, like me and Abby had team bonding last night together, and like I think that's the most I've talked to them. Like, and we were literally talking about like a Netflix show, but like that was like a way I could connect with them, like on a deeper level than outside of soccer, you know? Yeah. And I really like that. So that was just like my example, but like that's probably like the best like team bonding I've had.
I feel like little stuff, like even during practice, just like little comments that show that like you want to like play around, or like I don't know, maybe some people take it the wrong way, but like for me it's like if you show that like, oh, like you're messing around with me, like teasing me a little bit, like bullying, you know, like a little bit of like fun, like bickering. Like for me, that's like, that's like for me, it shows that we have like a more personal relationship, you know, rather than just like, oh, yeah, give me that pass, hey, blah, 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 kind of thing.
I think like when we go for our Starbucks run, I was happy to see like V came, Lindsay came, y'all came. Like it was different people each time. But I like that you get people who aren't vibing usually to like get together and just see how each other acts and talks. And it's also a good way for me to see y'all more because it's different being a head coach to an assistant coach. I'm an assistant coach. I can be more part of y'all's lives and eat with y'all and hang out with y'all, which is what I got to do with them. As for now being head coach, I'm in meetings, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm in the office. Like I can't get to know y'all on that level. And so whatever I see at practice is what I'm seeing. And it can be completely different off. And it's not like you have to tell me, it's just that's just kind of where we're reading it, just like y'all don't see me as much off. So for me, I think vibing the best way is like, you know, when we're doing, like we're traveling and we're eating dinner or doing Starbucks
Or whenever the tire blew on the side of the road.
when the tire blew on the side of the road.
No, I feel like a lot of I personally feel like I bonded with Coach Hugo eating lunch with him almost every day in the cafeteria.
I feel like we play better, like on the field whenever you know your players off the field, like on a personal level.
Because you like have that comfort and trust.
I feel like that's why we play so well together.
Just a high five.
Okay.
Not this Sabbath.
No. Well,
Mi novia.
yes. I think Coach K mentioned something that I don't think we have covered, the off field, the relationship or the connections off field. Well, you don't have to get with somebody outside of soccer to be to play good with a person. I mean, because okay, let's remove soccer and go to life. It is okay to not be liked by somebody. It is okay to not be the friend of somebody. You cannot force yourself to people. You cannot do that. Because if you force yourself to people, you're going to be required to change who you truly are just to please the other person. And we are not people pleasers. We don't do that over here. No, at all. Which means, if you and I, outside of the field, we don't get along, once we're in the field, we have to completely drop that. If I have to pass you the ball to score, I'm going to pass you the ball to score. I'm not going to be like, oh.
5 seconds. Yeah, I'll really be first. 3, 2. Okay, now you can talk. Go, girl.
As I was saying, if you and somebody don't get along off the field, once you guys touch the field, you drop that. You have to drop that because that other person is going to need you to win the game. If you have to pass the ball to your so-called enemy, pass her the ball because you have to disconnect your soccer performance with your outside life. Soccer is your sport. Soccer is not, oh, let me be here and please you because you're my teammate. No. But when we're off the field and we don't get along, those differences, we take care of them off the field. But once we are in the field, our emotions, our differences do not count because we are in the field to win. If I want to win, I have to win with all of my teammates together. I cannot score and be like, oh, because I don't talk to you, don't celebrate my goal. No. You score, you're my team. I'm going to celebrate because you scored, you're my team. However, if off the field we have issues, let's take care of them off the field. The moment you bring things that happen off the field, inside the field, you're going to destroy the chemistry of the team because you're going to involve your personal needs, your personal feelings. But you forget that soccer is a team sport. So it's team preferences, team feelings, team intentions. Not what you want to do, but what is beneficial to the team. Not what you think is correct, but what the team think is correct. If you want to play individual, go play tennis. But soccer is required to build and connect with people. You like it or not. And also that's a way of showing character, because then along in life, you're gonna work with people that you don't like, but you still have to work with them. So might as well learn it now to deal with people respecting their differences. You cannot change nobody else. You can only change yourself. You cannot control nobody else. You can only control yourself. So soccer and outside of soccer are two different things. You and I don't get along off the field. But once we are in the field, we drop that negativity, we drop that drama, because we have to get along in the field. It's for the good of the team. And I am part of this team, and you are part of this team too.
You're good at something. Good at the team.
You're good at the team, I'm assuming. If you assume someone else is getting the ball, you're gonna get scored on.
Chris, I think what you're saying is absolutely amazing, because, you know, it's so easy when a coach says it, but to hear it from another player and to hear it from you especially, I think just kind of impacts a little bit more.
Not because I've been there. Yes, because I experienced it, and I'm talking from experience. I have one in the field with people that off the field they talk bad about me and they put me down. But once we get in the field, when you can be my testimony, you cannot tell who I'm having a beef with in the team. You cannot. Why? Because once we are in the field, I'm gonna support you, I'm gonna motivate you, I'm gonna encourage you, and that is not tomorrow. Because you are my teammates. And for you being my teammate, I had to make sure I support you, I motivate you, I believe in you, so we can win, so we can help the team improve. Now, out of soccer, you can talk bad things about me, that I will handle it how I can handle it, but that has nothing to do with soccer. I remove my personal feelings, my personal needs with soccer. Even you and I don't get along, I'm going to pass you the ball. And that comes with maturity. Understanding that you are not going to like everyone, and that's okay. And not everyone is allowed to like you too. Why should I like you if I don't? Am I forced? Why? You and I don't get along, but I have to force to like you? No. And also for two people to get along, you don't need to like each other. You just need to respect each other. So remove the like, remove the gossip, remove the drama, and put respect. Because respect will carry you a long way. If you can respect somebody, you will understand that person can think, can behave different than me, and that's okay. I'm still going to accept her. I'm not going to try to change her or manipulate her or control her to be like me. That comes with respect. I experienced it, I have lived it, and because I know what is worked, that's what I do. And I'm sharing it based on that's what worked for me. It might not work for you, and that's okay. Let's not forget we are different. Even though I'm here motivating, advising, maybe encouraging, or say whatever I'm saying, I'm talking based on my own beliefs and based on my experience. You can disagree with me, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. You and I are different, which means you are allowed to think different than me, behave different like me. But you have to find out what works for you and apply it. Because what works for me might not work for you, and that's okay. But you have to find your own path, your own way of doing things that's going to carry you a long way. You are you, and me. Your other teammate is her, and you are you. Do not mix it, and do not change yourself just to be like but anybody else. And if you realize most people don't even like themselves, why would they like you? Think about it. Most people don't even support themselves. Why would they support you? Think about it. Gwen, sorry, you had a hand up. Sorry.
Can I ask you this question? If not, it's okay. Can you talk about like what do you think was one of your biggest like mistakes and like how you reacted to it? Like something that would affect the team. You know?
One of my that I did wrong. Oh.
When you got suspended.
Oh, I just don't want to say it, you know, but I feel like it's a good.
Yeah, of course. When I got suspended, please don't feel sorry for me. I know what I did wrong. I own for what I did wrong. Yeah, I did it. I got suspended, so I wasn't allowed to play for 2 weeks. I was paying for the consequences of my actions. I didn't go tell the coach, no, put me in, get me to play. I made a mistake. It's okay. No, I had to pay for the consequences of my actions. And it was a mistake because that affected the chemistry of the team. Because apparently I was the most positive. I was the glue of the team. So when I was not going to training, nobody was being positive. Nobody was encouraging each other. So that disrupted the flow and the well-being of the team. But that was my mistake, and it cost me a lot. But I learned. And even though I was on suspension, I didn't stop working out. I didn't stop doing extra. I wasn't playing, but I was training on my own. Yes.
What did you do?
I knew it, bro.
No. We
Is it bad?
Yeah, I did something bad that involved other people. Something I wasn't supposed to say or do. But I know what I was doing. No, nobody forced me.
She understood what she did was not good for the team. It was during season, and we learned from it. And a lot of people put blame not only on us, but in the way of like, oh, Christina, why would you do that? Why did you do this? It destroyed the team because you're the only positive one. And so as a coach sitting there trying to be positive and motivating and just seeing all the other girls like put blame, put people down, and then to say things like, oh, Christina, this is your fault. And it's like, it's not her fault. Just because you took someone who was always positive and always there for you, who wasn't able to be at the training sessions anymore, you could step up and do it as well. Not one person had to motivate the team. Not one person had to be the one to always be that way. And I think that really also helped the girls understand that they can't always rely on Christina, because they did all the time. And even us as a coaching staff, seeing like, not having the people clap or support, or hey, next one you're going to keep making that run because you're good. You took away Christina from that, and you just didn't have it at practice. So
I feel like on that note, kind of like what Coach Colton or whatever his name was saying, like if you think of all of us like a bank or whatever, like it really shows when other people don't have that energy to like bring up, like let's just say the bench for some reason, like it really shows who can take the initiative to like be that spark for the team, because like we really need that. Like it can't just be like one or two people, because if those one or two people aren't feeling it, that means our bench is gonna be dead. Or like not our bench, but like our whole team is just gonna be dead. Because like even on the field sometimes it feels like we have no energy or like no passion, I guess. But like we need a collective to be able to bring up the energy.
Energy is contagious. Let's not forget that. If somebody's in a bad mood, I'm going to be in a bad mood too because I'm around you. Energy is contagious. That's why you have to carry your own weight. If somebody's doing what's wrong, you be the one who do the right thing. If somebody's being negative, you be the positive one. If somebody's talking about drama, negativity, you be the one talking about education, empowerment. Don't become part of the bad things just because it's easy to do. Because it's perfectly easy to talk bad about others, to be negative, to complain, to make excuses. But don't go in the easy way. Because if you do the easy things, your life is going to be hard. Choose to be the one speaking up. Choose to be the positive. Choose to be the consistent one. Choose to be the one who uplift each other. But that's going to come to you, starting with yourself. Because you cannot even tell me that you're going to motivate Gwen, but you don't motivate yourself. No, that's not going to work that way. If you cannot do it for your own self, if you cannot see the greatness in yourself, you're going to be jealous of other people's greatness. If you cannot see the power in yourself, you're going to be jealous of other people's power. It starts with you. Be positive to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Support, motivate, inspire yourself. That way you can give that energy to others. Because imagine if I was a negative person to my own self, you could have perfectly tell. You can sense people's energy before they even talk. You can tell. So don't fake it. If you're going to be negative to yourself, put yourself down, treat yourself as somebody who's not important, that's exactly how other people are going to treat you. Exactly like that. And so Coach K says something. When I went on suspension, some people were telling me, "Oh my God, Christina, why you did that? See, you see what you did. You did wrong. This wrong is your fault." But I was like, wow, I was always there for you all. But the first time that I messed up, nobody's there for me. Only my 3 friends were there for me. But I was always there for every single one of my teammates. But I went on suspension. Only 3 or 2 came and talked to me. Oh, Christina, how you doing? Girl, we know you make a mistake, but it's okay. And that made me learn too that not everybody is going to support me as I do. And that's completely okay. Because it didn't see why my mind was like, how can they judge me and talk so bad about me? It's me, Christina, the one that motivates you every single day. Now you're going to put me down because I made a mistake. But I learned. That's how I learned who's with me and who's not with me. Because yes, I can give my positive energy to anybody because I want to and because it's free. Kindness is free, so I give it to anybody. But if you go on my personal life on a daily basis, I know I'm not available for everyone. You can't be available for people who put you down. Stop that. If you are doing that, stop it. You cannot be available for people who want to put you down, talk negativity, drama, make you question your word, make you question your power. Cut those people off. Negative people, cut them off and don't become like them.
Drop the mic, Chris. Well done. All right. I know we need to start getting ready for study hall. So Christina, thank you so much for.
How was it? Can they tell me how was it? Do you all like it? Any feedback for me? How was it?
100%. You're about 54 years old. I was gonna say like 75, but that's good. You really did drop the mic.
Chris. Chris, all I'm saying is you need to come to Louisiana. Arkansas is not that far. Later on, yeah. But so it's time to get ready.
Thank you, ladies,
for
and thank you
everything
for
and telling
trusting
us your
me,
testimony.
for talking with me. Coach K, thank you for bringing me on. Thank you guys for listening to me, for giving me your attention, for asking me your question. You could have choose to be somewhere else doing something else, but you are here listening to me. Thank you. And I'm not perfect though, by the way. Even though I can sound motivational and all of that, I'm not perfect. I still make mistakes. I still fail, but it's okay because I love myself and I hope you can love yourself too. Thank you guys. Enjoy training. Gwen, bye.
Thanks. Bye, Chris. I'll text you.
Is the smile for me? Okay, coach. Bye.
God.